All right, I want to talk a little bit now about your inner dialogue. How do you speak to yourself? I am not very nice to myself. I try to not let myself get away with the bullshit that I know I want to pull. The reason I want to talk about this is because I was talking to my mom, and she, was mentioning that I'm too hard on myself, and because of one of my other vlogs, the one where I was talking about where the balance, one where I was talking about balance, and I told her like that video came from the fact that I needed to sleep in. I want to have my schedule. I have my schedule. I want to follow it every single day. Like it's not negotiable. It's not negotiable. It doesn't matter like what's going on. You can do what you're supposed to. I wake up, make my bed, go to the gym, come home, get my stuff ready. Just that's what it is. Wake up, make bed, go to gym. Wake up it was 7. It was 7 at that time. I had to revamp a little bit, but at that time it was 7 o'clock. Now it's 8 o'clock. And the reason I had to change it is because I get off work late. I get to bed about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I was working 12-hour work days, doing everything I have to do during the day. I was getting about 4 hours of sleep. And that night I was driving home, falling asleep, swerving all over the road. I talked about this in that video, and that's why I was talking about balance. Letting yourself, I don't want to say letting yourself off the hook, but that's how my mind thinks of it. Letting yourself off the hook. I told Mom, I said there's got to be a middle point. There's got to be a balance between not doing my shit and doing my shit every day to where I hit a fucking wall driving home from work because I fell asleep and died. There's got to be some sort of balance. And that's when she said that, I'm really hard on myself. And I was like, yeah, I am. I'm very hard on myself. My inner self-talk. If I talk to people the way I talk to myself, I would probably end up making everyone fucking cry, because I expect a lot out of myself. I expect a lot out of the people around me, but I can't talk to them the way I talk to myself. I was telling my mom, I was like, one day, a couple months ago, I was in the gym, and I wanted to end out with a little bit of conditioning, and I was doing hammer swings on the tire, sledgehammer swings on the tire, and I just picked the hammer up, and I was like, I didn't have a set number or a set rep scheme or number of sets or anything, and I was like, I did like 3 sets of 20, so I did 60 hammer swings. I did 3 sets of 20. So I was like, that's good. And then I immediately was like, no, that's not fucking good. You just like fucking half-assed it, you fucking lazy motherfucker. And I was like, because you just half-assed it, I told myself, I said, because you just half-assed it, you're gonna fucking do 100 reps. You're gonna do 2 more sets of 20. And once I came to the terms, I was like, oh yeah, okay. I told myself, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I set the hammer down. I was like, I'm gonna go. I thought to myself, I'm gonna go walk and grab a sip of water because I'm thirsty. Took like 1 step, and that other voice in my head said, no, you fucking bitch. Get the fuck back over there, pick up the hammer, and because you were being a fucking little bitch and wanted to go get water, I needed to do 3 sets back to back right now. 3 sets of 20 back to back, non-stop. And I did it. I was fucking dead when I was done, but I did it. And my mom was like, you need to learn to say, oh, that's okay, the 3 reps was fine. And that's just the thing, though. is I can't be okay with that. Like, yeah, there are days I go into the gym. I don't go in and crush my body every single day. I don't go in and squat till I puke every day. I don't go in and just annihilate my body. But you have to push your mind to the limit sometimes, and you have to push your body to the limit sometimes. I used to do these like gut check workouts, these mental toughness workouts when I was training for strongman. It's kind of why I could. That's kind of why I was such a good strongman, is because I could take my body beyond its limits, because my mind was already toughened, my mind was already calloused. And one of the mental toughness workouts, I got some friends together. I was like, "This is what we're fucking doing today. Let's go do it." And I loaded up the yoke, I loaded up the farmer's carries, I loaded up my 400-pound tire, and I loaded up the prowler. And we went to the track at the junior high down the street. And I was like, we're going to do 4 laps, we're going to do a mile. It's going to be a mile of hell. And I was like, the first lap, we're going to pull the sled. We're going to pull the sled with weight on it. I said the second lap is going to be farmer's carries. And I think we put 45 on each post. No straps. I said the third lap is going to be the yoke. I think the yoke was about 350 pounds or something like that. And I was like, and the fourth lap, the last lap, the mile, is going to be a fucking tire flips, the 400-pound tire flips all the way around the fucking track. So for a quarter of a mile, tire flips for a quarter of a mile. And we went in and, we did it. It wasn't fucking easy, but we did it. My fucking shit was all tore off right here, because the tire will start to tear you up. My shit was all tore off. I was fucking just like sweating out blood because it just scraped the top layer of skin off. But that's the thing you gotta do. You gotta push yourself. You can't let yourself be fucking weak and get away with that shit. There was two other workouts that really come to my mind. One was my fucking birthday squats. For your you're supposed to squat your body weight on your back. It's supposed to be your body weight for your number of reps is your age. And I was like, okay, well that's cool, but I'm fucking extreme. I'm not doing that. So I did 250 pounds, and I was 190 pounds at the time. I did 250 pounds, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do fucking 50 reps. And I said, I'm going to do 50 reps, and I'm not racking the weight. I don't care if it fucking crushes me. I don't care if I pass out with it. I've got fucking spots in the fucking squat rack. They'll catch the weight, and I'll hit the ground. But I was like, I'm not going to fucking rack the weight. And I started out, I got to about 25, and I was like, holy fuck, there's no fucking way. And when I was thinking about, 25 reps, I'm only halfway fucking done. How am I going to get through this? There's no fucking way I can get through this. There's no fucking way. I was like, 25 more, that's impossible. So I broke it down in 5s. Holding the weight on my fucking back, fucking like snot running out of my nose, fucking just drooling, can't breathe, gasping for air, number 25. I did 5 reps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking held the weight. The weight's still on my fucking back, just hold it there, trying to catch my breath. Alright, that's 30. 5 more reps. 5 more reps, got him out. Fuck, that's 40. Alright, 35. Alright, let's do 5 more. Got 5 more out, barely. I was like, fuck. Okay, I can't do 5 at a time now. So I dropped it down to 2 more. And then I got to 45, and I was like, fucking hey, I'm almost fucking done. This is easy, no fucking problem. And I hit the last 5 with no fucking problem. Last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a fucking problem. That just showed me that it's your fucking mind. My mind wanted to fucking quit. My mind wanted to quit. My body was not fucking done. I heard a quote the other day that said, let your body and your mind break and your spirit will take over. And that's what those workouts were. They were to break your body and then to break your mind and then to let your spirit just take over and fucking get the rest of it done. I used to listen to this guy, John Anderson, a lot. He was a strongman. He called it deep water training, and he said, this is a fucking life philosophy, and that was a lot of what I applied to my training and what I applied a lot to my life too. And he said, deep water training is you swim out into the ocean. You swim out as far as you can until you can't swim one more fucking paddle. You have nothing in you to go one more paddle. And then you turn around and now you gotta fucking make it back somehow. You're not gonna die. You don't want to fucking die. So somehow you find it in you to, when you couldn't swim one more fucking paddle out, you couldn't fucking one more foot out from the shore, you couldn't swim. But now you gotta get back or you're gonna die. You fucking find a way to do it. That's what your spirit is capable of. That's what you're capable of once your mind and your body break and you don't give up. Now, why I do that in training, why that's important to do in training is because when life fucking fucks you up like that, and it will, when life comes at you and it starts fucking causing suffering and you're in the midst of fucking life and it's just beating you down and your body and your mind has been broken, then you can say, hey, you know what, I know still have a lot more in me. You know, I have a lot more in me. I got to 25 reps, didn't think I could go any more, and I did 25 fucking more. And I probably could have done 10 more after the 50, but maybe, just on sheer, just fucking go, just on complete spirit. But that's why that training is important. And that's why I have the self-talk that I have. That's why I'm so hard on myself. That's why I don't let myself get away with this bullshit anymore. I've done it for a long time now. After Strongman, I fucking went through a bunch of shit, and I let myself get lazy, and I don't call it lazy, I let myself get fucking weak-minded. A weak-minded little fucking bitch. And that's not how I want to be. I'm happier when I'm harder on myself and I'm pushing myself, and I can look in the mirror and be like, you know what, you wanted to fucking bitch out, but you didn't.